Once you have gone through and checked or changed anything that you want to do, you can then click on the Imports button and then click on the file to import. This will be the one that you have downloaded earlier into the downloads, which we have the time here, and open that and then analyze it. Once that is done, you can see all of the cars entered down the bottom here. It will tell you that there's your 9, your 12, 7 for all of those classes. And once that is all done, you can then click on the import button. It will then come up and say that the import has been completed successfully, which you just click OK, and you can then go back into your registrations tab just to double check on anything else that you may want to check on. It's generally a good time now to go and you can view event registrations by name, class, etc. If you have no one else joining, it's a good time to print this out now, and we can use it as our main list for the day as far as ticking off that they've been paid. After all of this, you can then go to the drivers, and if you want to change particular things on the day after the time or after the fact of the entry, say all of a sudden Philip Bateman showed up on the day, didn't enter, you can then select Philip here and enter him in as many classes as he wants on the day, and clicking on here, put the transponder number in. If it's already there and loaded, you can use that one. If not, you just click on the transponder, type in the number, hit the add, and it will be set. If you have a brand new driver who has never been there and is not in the list of people there, then you just go to the Create Driver button, fill in their first name, last name, and that information, click Save, and then enter them as you would on the previous screen. Once again, clicking the appropriate boxes that they've entered in for the day. After that, it's pretty much ready to go. You can turn the practice on or off while the cars are there and practicing. This can all be run in the background as long as the other cars are circulating. It can be run and you can do all the adjustments. The one downside to that is that the any dings or dongs that come up as you're entering the numbers will actually come up on the audio system as well. Not too much of a major, but it does happen. I'll just turn that toggle off now. After that, or while they're practicing, you just go to your schedule, create next round. It's a qualifying round, which ones you're running, so we'll go for all of them at the moment. Data for seeding is non-existent for a normal day, and we just push generate. Once it's generated the heats, it will come up and show you them all in a row. You can see that the Mini that had 12 cars has been split into two. Anywhere where it has this little yellow tab just means that they're running in the previous race. We will try to arrange them back to back, but it's not always that easy. The one thing that you may have noticed is that in Pro 12, Darren Biggs is the only car racing. So what we'll do is, because he wants to race, Pro 12 is very close to the... It's not going to let me. There we go. Okay, so what I will have to do is I'll just go reorder races and put Pro 12 up near the F1. There we go, apply it, save it, and now with them there next to the Formula 1, we can just drag him into here. Are you sure you want to move a registration entry of Class Pro 12 into a race of Class Formula 1? So this will keep them separated, so he's still racing Pro 12, but he's just racing it in the F1 race. So we click on yes, and that moves him into there, and then we can delete the Pro 12. And it will come up and ask, are you sure you want to delete? Yes, we're sure. So after this, you can also see for reordering races, if you want to change them, you see they're all in orange, meaning that there are people in every class racing back to back. Once you arrange these to how you want, whichever order that you see fit, then click apply and then save, and that is the round all created. After that, we will go to the racing tab.
Up next, race number 1. Stock Touring.
It tells you all
Heat
this
1
information.
of 1. Race order is Car 1 Sonny Pierce, Car 2 Ben Nuttall,
So
Car 3 Ben Deller,
pause that.
Car 4 Dwayne Barber, Car 5 Tom Neal, Car 6 Oliver Roberts, Car 7 Michael Palmer.
Okay, so once that's up and running, you can see that race length is 5 minutes, round is Q1, and we're doing the stock touring first. The easiest way to run the day is we then start a timetable, and we change this to countdown between races, automatically advance after 20 seconds, automatically count down 120 seconds. We normally like to have 5 minutes, so we change that to 300 seconds. Automatically finish race when everyone is done. This means you don't have to be near the computer to put it on to the next race, and this is just in case someone breaks on the last lap. So with all that in and done, as soon as you click on the racing, you can see that the time until start is now 4 minutes, and will count down to the start of the race, where it will sound the horn and will be off and racing. A couple of neat features at this point is that you can click into the browser, and because it's the first race of the day, the mini heat will be doing the marshals. So you go mini, and then announces marshals, and as soon as you click on this,
Marshals are Car 1 Oliver Roberts, Car 2 Sonny Pierce, Car 3 Michael Palmer, Car 4 Stuart Nuttall, Car 5 Matthew Palmer, Car 6 Ben Deller. 4 minutes to the start of the race.
and that is pretty much it for the start of the race. At this point you can push the F5 key, which will announce for all of the marshals to get to the track, and the F6 key to get volunteer marshals to the track. Hopefully this helps, and you can find your way through from here. Have a nice day.